Hi, my name is Isla. This is my first YouTube channel. I'm 23 years old and I was just diagnosed with POTS. POTS stands for postural.
So I'm stopping real quick because I pronounced postural as posterior, which is a completely different thing. But yeah, back to the video.
Orthostatic tachycardia syndrome. Basically, my heart beats way too fast and my blood pressure drops and I pass out. This has been going on for some time. It kind of started in high school and it was dismissed by doctors. They're like, oh, you have like borderline POTS, you just need to stay hydrated, whatever. This past February, I started my first job out of college, so excited, and on my second day of work, I passed out. The next day, I went to the hospital. They're like, oh, you're dehydrated, we'll give you some fluids, yada yada. I went to my cardiologist and he wanted to do a tilt table test. A tilt table test is a test, I'll put an image here, is a test where they put you literally on a table and they slowly tilt you upwards to see how your heart and blood pressure react to postural changes.
Postural. Did it twice.
And they usually last around 3 to 10 minutes. I did my test. I went up about 45 degrees at 15 seconds. My heartbeat went up by 60 points. And the test ended in 15 seconds, and the doctor was like, you have POTS. I was like, all right, now what? So he prescribed me this heart medication to help keep my heart slow and steady. Start the medication, find out. It doesn't start working for 2 months. So I've done 2 days of work. Can't go back to work. I take a medical leave of absence. And I can't tell my boss when I'm able to come back because I have absolutely no idea. A week passes. I can't stand up without passing out. Every single time I stand up, I had to crawl to the bathroom. Parents called 911, picked me up in an ambulance, brought me to the hospital. They pumped me up with fluids, and they were like, there's not much we can do for POTS patients. We just pump them up with fluids and we send them home. And I was like, are you f***ing me? There's nothing you can do? Like, literally, like, I could not stand up, and like 24 hours after having fluids, I was back to exactly where I was. 24 hours later, back in the ambulance, back to the hospital. Stayed there for 2 nights, pumped me up with fluids, sent me home. My cardiologist ended up dropping my case because he's like, I don't know how to help you. You need to see a specialist. All of the specialists, they're booked. You cannot get an appointment with a specialist for a year. I literally felt helpless. So I remembered that I had an old friend who had POTS, and I texted her and she told me about this wonderful place. Somehow, by miracle, got me in. So that's where I am now. I am currently starting my POTS journey. I am still going through tons of tests. This month I have 8 different tests, and I'm gonna keep y'all updated, the good and the bad, and basically kind of show you what the process is because I don't even know what the process is, and I'm hoping that this will help me looking back because right now I kind of feel like this is my life for a long time. And I hope that someone like me comes around and they can see this and see how it sucks in the beginning, but it gets better. I'm hoping. So, a lot of this is gonna be like a day in the life of having POTS. And that's gonna start now. So I wanted to take a shower tonight and I didn't feel well enough. So I'm gonna try in the morning. Tomorrow I have an appointment with the POTS specialist. Rosie and I are gonna go to bed. This is Rosie. Say hi, Rosie. She helps me feel better. She's such a sweet dog. Oh my babe. Anyway, we'll see you in the morning. Say bye, Rosie. I woke up and I was feeling really faint. My blood pressure was 89 over something. I don't remember what the dystolic was. But I had a snack and some liquid IV, and some salt in my heart medication, and I'm starting to feel better.
I'm gonna try to get some more sleep and then get ready to go to my POTS appointment. Blood pressure is back up, pulse is a tad high, but we're ready to get out of bed. So I'm packing a bunch of snacks because they said that we could be there for a very long time. Packing these meat sticks. They're not the tastiest, but they get the job done. How about some gefilte fish? Ooh, that's a good snack. Sometimes I feel bad separating the strawberries from their family, but at least they'll have some family with them still. But then they die. We're on our way to the POTS specialist. Here I have my mother.
Hi.
We're gonna talk about some things that we want to ask the doctor so we don't forget.
We want to talk about your heart medication because you're taking 2 different doses, AM and PM, and your heart rhythm isn't really stable and your blood pressure has been quite low. We want to ask about how much salt you should be eating a day. We also want to ask the doctor about, currently you're getting 1.5 liters about a week of IV sodium infusion, sodium chloride infusion by a visiting nurse, and we want to know, should that be continued or what amount? We want to know.
She knows it all, and that's why she comes with me to every appointment. We've been waiting for 2 hours. 2 hours. Appointment was at 1. It's 3:03. No sign of a doctor. No sign of anything, really. So we just finished at the POTS specialist. Our appointment was at 1, and now it is 5:30 p.m.
Well, it was at 1, but we didn't meet with the doctor until 3:30.
Yep, but then,
No, 3:45.
yeah. Anyways, that's green light, mother.
Oh, thank you.
We finished at the POTS specialist, and I was diagnosed with Ehlers-Danlos, which is a hypermobility syndrome.
Also thinks you have mast cell syndrome, which I don't know much about, other than you've got elevated levels levels of histamine in your body, and we don't understand that yet. We don't know why, but it makes you very reactive to your skin, foods, bruising, scratching.
Anyway, so that's the update. Now we're going home. That was the whole day. I am very tired. I might take a nap.
Sounds good.
This is Matthew.
That's me.
Matthew enjoys pizza, games, and long walks on the beach.
True.
Did I get that correctly?
Long walks to the beach are pretty good usually.
I don't love them. I don't love them now.
I was gonna say, it's been a while since you've taken a long walk.
Yeah, I don't walk much in general. Don't frown.
It's okay. It's okay. We're getting there.
We are getting there. One step at a time.
Literally.
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 Alright, you have any last words?
That's it.
That's it. I am preparing my IV bag for my infusion. This is 1.5 liters of sodium chloride. So I'm out of breath, I just ran upstairs. This goes in this towel because it's been in the fridge and it's really cold. And I made the mistake of using a cold IV bag. And it hurts. Woo! Alright, so it's all wrapped up like a baby.
3 hours, the nurse will come, put the line in, and then I'll be hooked up to the IV bag for 6 hours. I just got hooked up to my IV. My feet are up because I always feel yucky after that. But I'm starting to feel better, so let's... This is Darwin. Careful, Darwin. So this is gonna go for 6 hours. Be done at 12 a.m. Alright, I think I'm gonna wrap up this video. It's only Wednesday, but don't really have too much going on until next week. Got my IV in for 6 hours. And, oh wow, I'm really shaky. I will check in with everyone next week. Thanks for watching.